Hello guys, welcome in today's crypto technical analysis. Today, as usual, we'll do a multiple time frame analysis for BTC. However, before we start, if you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, then don't forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Last night we had another weekly close, we had another ugly candle. However, it doesn't mean anything. The levels are clear, 33,000 in the first place, all the way up to 36,500 without claiming these resistance as a support based on a higher time frame. The levels are still the same, and it's going to be early for us to talk about the consolidation based on a weekly time frame. These levels are, bear in your mind, we're following for some time. However, at this stage, if we're going to get a rejection from the resistance levels, which I'm going to cover in a minute, and highly likely that in the first place we're going to take this low, which is at 17,500 with an SFP, that's going to be 17,200 in the first place. We might have a lower levels. Once we're going to come and test the 17,500 and 200 levels, I will cover from there on. Moving on to a daily time frame. For the daily time frame, 20,500 is extremely important all the way up to $22,000. Without claiming these levels, as I keep mentioning in the last few weeks, it's going to be early for us to talk about the daily time frame. We'll get back into the consolidation. Otherwise, as I said, we have to keep an eye on to the lower and mid time frames. If we're going to see a rejection, we're going to cover in a minute. As I said, the support levels are going to be 17,500 and 17,200 level, which is a higher time frame, 786, the Fibonacci level. You may follow those levels in my pinned tweet. Once we saw a rejection right from here, $60,000, we started dumping all the way in the first place. This box, which was at 33,000, 33,500. The next level was 28,000 all the way up to 17,500, and we saw 70%, which is a massive dump in the market. And with the current price action, as you can see, over 65% dump in the market, and there is no reason for you to think about the exit right if you manage to exit from 60,000, 59,500. The next level was, as I keep mentioning, 52,000, 48,000 levels are extremely important, higher time frame. The resistance levels where we had a confluence with a 0.618, the Fibonacci level. At the same time, we printed a fake out based on a daily time frame at $48,000, and we saw a massive dump in the market. So if I'm not mistaken, we've been over, based on a daily time frame, over 105 days we've been on this range, literally between 17,500 all the way up to $25,000, and it's getting tighter and tighter. You have to keep an eye on the mid time frame and lower time frame levels. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. Before we move on to further analysis, if you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all, and during the course you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Based on a 4-hour time frame, $25,000, $24,800 were extremely important levels. First target level was 20,800, which was at 0.618, the golden pocket, and then you had a higher time frame, the support, all the way up to the daily support level, where we had a point of control as well. And if you managed to exit from $24,800 in the first place, we saw 16%, 20%, all the way up to 25% dump in the market, and that was the exit level. Bear in your mind, those levels we followed over 2 months. However, the next exit setup was at around $22,600. That was another 0.618, the golden pocket. As soon as we got a rejection, as you see, in a 1 and 4 hour candle, we got a massive dump in the market. We started following these support and resistance levels over 2 weeks. As you can see, as soon as we dumped right inside the support, we held perfectly each and every single time the candles got closed above the lower line of this important support level. And in the last video, I mentioned that as long as we're going to hold this lower time frame resistance, which was on the 30th of September, all the way up to 2nd of October UTC time 8, that we've been on this lower time frame, the resistance. And then we broke it with a V-shaped recovery based on a lower time frame and stay above this lower time frame resistance, which is acting at the moment as a support. And as long as we're going to be above this support, the highly likely, as I said, this time, this resistance may not be an issue, and we might go all the way up to this level, which is $20,500. If we're going to be above in the coming hours, 19,500, claim it as a support, then 4-hour time frame, we'll get back into the consolidation zone. In the next 2 to 4 days, getting back into the consolidation and claim this level as a support, then it's going to be a trend change based on a 4-hour time frame. However, at the moment, I'm not giving too much weight on this scenario, and we will see what's going to happen based on a lower time frame and 4-hour time frame, the consolidation. At the same time, we've been following the current pitchfork nearly a month. So each and every single time you can see that closed. Again, that's another confluence and confirmation if you add it on your chart. As you can see, each and every single time it held the levels are respected. So at this stage, if we're going to, as I said, claim this resistance as a support, which is acting as a support at the moment, then 4-hour will highly likely we will go and then test $20,500. Moving on to 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame is struggling around here, and as soon as we're going to, as I said, claim 20,500, 600 based on the 2-hour as well as the 4-hour time frame, 2-hour will get back into the bullish control. However, as I said, 4-hour will get back into the consolidation zone, and at the moment it is a bit struggling, and these levels are still intact. Without claiming as a support this level, it's going to be early for us to talk about the mid-time frame, the trend change. Losing this level, as I said, 17,500 all the way up to $17,000. However, once we approach the 17,500, I will update the lower levels. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.